not actual liquid funds.
Can't say nothing.
Can't say anything like how they did to Kyrie Irving you see what happened to Kyrie Irving a couple years ago? A couple years ago, Kyrie Irving posted up a video proving or showing that the Negroes were before called the Hebrews.
You said what? I didn't hear you. One more time. He will judge. Now, he's going to judge if you break the Sabbath day. If you break the Sabbath day, sir, God is going to judge you according to that, right? Come here. I can't hear you. Let me meet you. Let me at least meet you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Give your brothers a second. You say you know the knowledge, too. You see your brothers out here. We teaching Deuteronomy 28. How you doing? What's your name, by the way? What's your name? What's that?
Kevin.
Kevin. I'm Noah.
Noah.
Kevin. Yes, sir. So what were you saying over there?
No, I was saying that, I'm learning. God will judge me, right? And
Absolutely.
I understand that you guys getting the message out.
Absolutely.
And that's good. And I will be that person to be an example for others as you teach me as I go forward. Okay?
Absolutely.
So Saturday, I didn't know Saturday, not to pump gas on Saturday.
Absolutely.
All right, but that's good to know that, others kind of pick that knowledge up and understand.
That's good. So now you know, now you got to apply, right? I'm going to give you some more to keep you on track. Numbers 15:38. Because what's going to keep you on track next week? What's going to keep you on track the next week? If we run into you again, Kevin, we want to make sure you understand. I'm going to show you one more thing you didn't know, okay? That's why we out here, Kevin. Watch this. This is what's going to keep you on track.
That's right.
When you read the laws of God, the Bible says the laws of God are perfect. Meaning, so the Lord set up something for you to keep perfect.
Right.
Watch this.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Kevin, you understand that, right? You the children of Israel. You understand that, Kevin. That's right.
And bid them.
Now, Moses is telling the children of Israel, bid them, means command them. Let's see what he's commanding them.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Moses told the children of Israel, God set up a reminder system. Because our people, we forget. We got so much going on. We be forgetting. But God set up a reminder system. He said, bid them that they make fringes. These are fringes. These are fringes. Those are fringes. Those are fringes. Read on.
Throughout their generations.
We still generating kids, right? We still generating. So this is a thing we got to be doing today. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So he commands the children of Israel to put fringes on and then put a ribbon of blue on. This ain't a fashion statement. You know what I mean? This is all commandments of God that we're out here doing, that you got to do too, all right?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
But the fringes ain't for no reason.
That you may look upon it.
Yeah.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
The Bible says the fringes are a reminder to keep the commandments of the Lord. So
That's
Friday before the sun goes down, hey, we gotta get gas. We gotta go get gas. We gotta go get food. We gotta go get these things that's gonna hold us over for the Lord's Sabbath day. Or our people be committing all kinds of wickedness. About to go in the store, about to steal, you gotta pass them fringes. You about to do some evil, cheat. Our people be cheating like crazy. Cheating on their wives and committing fornication. You got the fringes on? Oh, hell no, I didn't get out of here. But those fringes are a reminder to keep the commandments of God. And this is how you let your light shine too. Because we would have seen you over there like, oh, brother, what? You got the fringes on? What are you doing? This is how we know identifying factor. This is how we separate from the world. God has given us, every other race has a dress code. They wear their clothing. They keep their customs. What is the black man's custom in clothing? Fringes. Fringes is our custom in our clothing. This is us coming back to our identity. And that's why when they took us on the plantation, they stripped us. Shaved your head bald, shaved your fringes, shaved your beard, took your fringes off your clothes, all that. That's to just show us butt naked on the slave ships. All right, so this is a reminder. Go ahead.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
And what?
And do them.
Because knowing and doing is two different things. Knowing is doing. Like if I said you got to be this, do this, and this to be a billionaire. Okay, do you have billions? No, I don't got billions. Oh, then what are you trying to tell me? That's how God works. I can't sit there and tell you to do something I don't do, or I can't sit there and preach something that I don't do. That's how God looks at His commandments, His knowledge. We got to live the Bible. The Bible calls that the hypocrite. All right, and this is why a lot of our people don't listen to God, don't listen to come out to church because the church hypocrisy. The church teaches lies. The church don't teach our people the truth, that Christ is black. You're an Israelite. Deuteronomy 28 is ripped out of the Bibles in the churches. We go sit down with Christian pastors that, nah, we ain't dealing with that. We ain't dealing with that. Right? Okay, now I'm going to show you one more thing about the Sabbath day.
Hey, real quick, Matthew 9 and 20.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Matthew chapter 9. And give me the Compact Bible Dictionary. I'm going to show you something else about fringes, all right? Matthew 9:20. Great precept. All right? Because we got to follow after Christ. We have to follow after Christ. I'm going to show you that Christ wore fringes as well.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 9 and verse 20.
Yeah.
And behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years.
So this is a woman. She had an issue of blood 12 years coming out of her down at the bottom, all right? She's bleeding for 12 years. Read on.
She came behind him and touched the hem of his garment.
What did she touch?
The hem of his garment.
So now, the Bible says that this woman came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. The hem of his garment. Now I'm going to show you what that hem is. Oh, go ahead, keep reading about to get that.
For she said within herself, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole.
She said, if I just touch the hem of his garment, I'm going to be healed. I'm going to be healed. That's how much she believed in the Messiah. Now I want to show you what hem means.
The Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Yeah.
Definition of hem of garment.
Yeah, watch this.
The fringes.
What's the hem?
The fringes or tassels on the borders of the Jewish outer garment.
So Christ had on fringes. Christ had on fringes, tassels on his clothes, the ribbon of blue. He followed the laws of Moses, Numbers 15 and 38. He followed that. So we got to follow Christ. We got to be walking in the... And it shows that the lady, when she touches fringes, she was made whole. She was healed. We got power, and when we come back to God's laws. That's where our power lies. Our power don't lie in voting. Are you going to vote this year? You're going to vote? Who are you going to vote for? Oh, absolutely. You're right. Okay, you're right. Let's leave that there. Okay, let's leave that there. So you're going to vote, right? Let me ask you this. What has voting done for black people in America? Honestly. How so?
As far as the condition of where blacks are now compared to where they've been in the past,
Absolutely.
government programs, different government agencies. Government support voting electoral college support.
Right. I was just gonna get to that point because guess what? Donald Trump lost that 1 year against Biden. Lost by millions of votes. Millions of votes he had, but he didn't win because the electoral college put who they put in place. So does the vote really matter? And I understand our people back in the 60s we fought for human rights, we fought for voting, right? But now that we live in 2024, when you look at the policies of black people, like let's use an example for Kamala Harris, right? They're pushing homosexuality and abortion through the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party wants the black people's vote, but they push nothing but drugs and set up incarcerations for black people. But they're that quiet snake. Now you got the Republican Party that tells you make America great again. What was America great? When you was enslaved. They call you spics. They call you Hispanic. White people are enraged. When Obama came out of office and Donald Trump came, it was a slap in the face to blacks. So you thought everything was all good in America. Everything was all good. But no, the Lord put Trump in there, a slap in the face. No, these white people are still racist, bruh. And they hate your guts. Go ahead, read that.
There's a book of
Watch this.
Deuteronomy.
This is what the Bible says about
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We really believe in that, but I want to show you something about voting.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15.
Yeah.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
So you're going to set a king over you? Let's see.
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Who's the what?
The Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren.
One from among your what?
Among thy brethren.
Now, Donald Trump isn't our brethren. He's not our people. He's a Caucasian man. Now, Kamala Harris, one of the biggest lies that they're pushing is that she's a black woman.
Right.
She's never been black. Now, but that's how slow they play on our intelligence. They say that she's black. Look at her. She's cooked greens. She's dealing with what's the rappers? Putting all the rappers in promoting her and stuff like that. It's an insult. Exactly. Give me that Lamentations. 4:17. So now, Christ said if you're going to put a king over, you have to be once among your brethren, among your people. Donald Trump, they're not our people. A lot of the Congress, the people that are set up over us are not our people, and they don't have our best interests. For example, they want to send millions and billions of dollars more to Israel. What about the black man here in America? They don't care. So what are we voting for?
Right.
We never, as a people, we never just see the two evils and just say, you know what, I ain't voting this year. We just grow up Democratic, we're going to vote Democrat. We grow up Republican, we're going to vote Republican. Instead of just saying, you know what, that voting hasn't done nothing for us. Because the East Indian man don't vote, and he set up stores in communities.
Right.
The Chinese, we're the only race of people that do this.
In the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Watch this.
As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help.
Yeah.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
We're the only nation of people that depend on another race to save us, to help us. When all these other races of people come together and put their money and economics together, but the black man, we trying to vote our way out of this. Why would the white man set up a system to destroy himself? No, that's not how it's set up.
Yeah, and no, you sit right here, officer. You making some great points. I'm like, I can't help myself. Hey, brother right there, come closer. I want to ask you a question. I see you listening. You probably have this. I want to hear your answer as well as this brother right here.
Yeah.
Now, black and Hispanic people normally vote what party?
Normally Democratic. But
Normally Democratic, right? What party do Chinese vote for?
I have no clue.
Wow, isn't that strange? What about Arab? Isn't that strange? What about East Indian?
I think they vote their economics.
Chinese?
They vote their pocketbook.
Listen, I'm telling you what, they don't give a damn. They don't care. This system that was created was not created for you or you to thrive in. It's not created for that. You can survive in it. You may get a couple of lucky niggas that squeeze past and become a LeBron James or a Oprah Winfrey or a Jay-Z, Kanye. You may get some that do that, but they gotta, a lot of that they gotta pay back. It's not in actual liquid funds. Can't say anything like how they did to Kyrie Irving you see what happened to Kyrie Irving a couple years ago? A couple years ago, Kyrie Irving posted up a video proving or showing that the Negroes were before called the Hebrews. Right. So the video was called Hebrews to Negroes. All he did was post a picture of it. Right. They were getting ready to take his sponsorships, take his to kick him off the team. He's gonna get fired. Yeah. Okay, they did the same thing to Kanye West. They did the same thing to Justin Jackson, the football player, a couple years before that, Deshaun Jackson. They did the same thing to who? Yep, Ice Cube. Did the same thing to Nick Cannon. Wait a minute. And they said, we're going to teach you about whatever, right? But it's all to get you to be on whose side? Theirs. Because once you know who you are, you're jacked up. Who do we vote for? We do not vote. When we voted for Barack Obama, did he do anything for us? 8 years. Did he do anything for us? What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example.